Hello, Leo. Welcome to your money and career for October 2020. This is for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. Is of course a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You guys know the drill by now. Be sure to check your other signs for any additional messages, whoopsies, that may be coming through for you in regards to money and career. If you guys like my content, please like, share, hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate it. We're growing nicely. I appreciate it so very much. I can't even begin to tell you. If you're new to my channel, hi, how are you? It's good to meet you. And if you're returning, hello, welcome back. It is so great to see you again. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can of course do so on the website. I will put below in the description box. Oh, okay. Throw that one out since it popped over. Be sure to check my social media and all of those other links I will put in below. Before we truly get started, even though the cards are popping out here, what I do want to say is thank you so much for being patient with me. These are a little late. I do realize that. I am so sorry. Had a bit of a medical emergency. It's all under control now, so we're back on track. So I do, again, want to thank you so much for your incredible patience in these being just a couple days late. So thank you so much, and let's get into it. Okay, so right off the hop, new October 2020, we have the Death card. All right, Death, Rebirth. Things are popping, so let's go with it. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Page of Swords. All right. This is going to sound weird, my Leo pride, but oopsies. Things, I'm dropping stuff all over the place here. Jeez. So we have death, okay? Things are changing, things are rebirthing. I mean, it's kind of, I find fall that kind of time for things like this. That change, right? Leaves are changing, or for those in the other hemisphere, spring's coming in, right? Growth and rebirth, right? Death with fall, and on the other hand, spring, rebirth. It's kind of funny that way, but new things coming in, okay? So be careful what you're feeding with the Three of Pentacles, okay? I feel like a lot of us are, we're very stuck in our heads, right? We have a very direct plan, and, you know, we may even be doing, you know, like writing and correspondence to people and trying to get these things happening, and we're kind of pushing, and we're not getting that return back that we think we should. All right. So it's time to change tactics. Now we have the King of Cups. That tells me we got to get a little bit in control of our emotions. I'm hearing it's okay to be vulnerable. All right. That's coming through very strong for us. It's okay to be vulnerable. Now I know as Leos, we like to be that kind of like leader, that prideful kind of like, oh, you know, put on a show. But it is very important to know weakness. Okay. Like vulnerable, I have such a hard time with this word. Vulnerability, being vulnerable. That's easier to say for me. Being vulnerable is not being weak. Okay. We need to get more in touch with that softer side. Okay. Particularly because a lot of us are caught in that masculine energy. All right. Career driven, money driven, and like, this is, you know, this is how I want to be it. And this is, you know, we got a little bit of control. It's time to soften that, right? King of Cups is about emotion, softening that up, being vulnerable. It's okay. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Interesting. Okay, a lot of us Whether we realize it or not here, Leo, we are trapped in a belief or a memory from a childhood incident. Okay? Like this is like going back in time with the time clock here. We're going back in time and we keep replaying it over and over, and it keeps affecting our decisions today. Okay? So perhaps we need to let that go. That could be the death of that, right? That's what we need to change. That's what we need to rebirth, right? Because the insecurities, the feelings of being unsafe, the things aren't going to work out, whatever that is, however that's manifesting for you, we need to become aware of it. We need to soften it. We need to accept it, forgive it, right? And move on. Okay? Very, very important month for that. Again, veil's thinning this month, so it's easier to get in touch with those like shadow side kind of emotions, right? They might even be popping up and you're not even realizing why. Okay. So again, this goes back, right? This is some sort of like we're going back in time and it's still showing up. So make sure you're taking stock. What is that? All right? Because I feel like a lot of us aren't even realizing that it's happening. Three of Wands. We're on the verge of some growth here. Right? It's like we just need to get over this little hump. Then we can move on. Yeah, then we can go with our new beginnings, our blessings. Holy shit, we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, things look good, right? New beginnings are being called, right? These amazing ideas that we're trying to do now, but because we haven't let go of that little piece of our past that's holding us back and like needling us without realizing it, this new growth, this new amazing fulfillment, right? It's preventing like this whatever this is, this thing that's back in time that's kicking our ass here. It's holding back our fulfillment. Okay? Our pleasure from us really letting loose and harnessing that passion, creativity. Okay? That we are being called to do right now, that we keep trying to force, right? We keep trying to force it. And you're right there, but you gotta let that go. Right? See? Heartache, Three of Swords. It keeps showing up. Four of Pentacles, holding on too tightly to it. Right? Seven of Wands. It's time to... You've held on to it long enough. We've held on to it long enough. Right? You've come a long way. Look at where you're standing. Leave it behind. Okay? Leave it behind. Yeah, a lot of us are like walking on eggshells. And again, might not even realize it. Right? You're just kind of slowly stepping through life because you don't want to deal with that, annoying little niggling memory or belief that keeps popping up and getting in our way. So we just kind of step ever so carefully because we don't want that to come up. That doesn't work. Okay? You got to hit it head on. Forgive it. Accept it. It made you who you are today. Accept it because everything you're being called to this new, amazing, like wish fulfillment, creative, abundant, emotionally fulfilling life. Okay? But we're stuck. We're stuck here. And as long as we keep walking on eggshells and like keep trying to avoid it or sidestepping it when it pops up, it's just going to keep preventing you from getting to where you want to be. All right? Yep, your celebrations are waiting. Your celebrations are waiting. You got to make that choice with the Two of Swords. You got to cut that. All right? We got to cut that cord. We got to cut that whatever belief, memory, make peace with it. Right? We gotta be grateful for it. We need to transmute that. We need to accept it, and not hold on to it any longer as a heartache, as a hurt. We need to kind of close that up, right? We need to close it up with love. We need to heal that wound with love. It's always going to be there, but it's not going to keep recurring, coming up and up and up. Okay? Then we can move on to our success. Then our future is waiting. Then, these little projects that you keep trying to do and force are going to take right off. Okay? Very good month for this, right? The veil is thinning. Think of it as like the veil is thinning, but so is the veil that's holding you back from seeing it too, in your own self. Okay. October, very good time to do the shadow work. Very easy time to access that. Right? So stop fighting it. I suggest you just figure out what is it that's holding you back, because the sooner you do that, boom, the sooner this amazing stuff comes in. And your celebrations and everything you've wanted, but you got to let that other part die. You got to let it die. Right? Death card right off the bat. Okay, Leo. What do we have here? I've got the Halloween Oracle. It's spooky season. Let's see what the Halloween Oracle, what messages it has for us for October. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. Well, if that's not appropriate, Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Just kind of what we just talked about. Letting it die, right? Letting everything die so we can rise in a new way. Think of the phoenix. Phoenix rising, right? When fires go through forests and kind of kills everything off, but then everything comes in even almost more fertile, right? That's what this is about. That's what this month is about, right? We're going to come in so much more abundant and so much more fulfilled and so much more if we just let it die. We are going to rise so high from those ashes, just like the phoenix, okay? You're creating through the ashes. Very powerful month, Leo. Use it to your advantage, okay? Very cool. Whew. That was deep. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you think, how this resonates. We're going to have a very interesting month ahead of us, my fellow Leos. So let me know how it goes. I will try to remember to do the same. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.